It's that time of the year when the Perseid meteor shower comes back in view, and for most of us, it is perhaps the most famous of all the meteor showers. But whether or not that's true, we'll find out in just a second when we talk with Jim Todd. He's the Director of Space Science Education at OMSI. Thanks for giving us a few minutes of your time today, Jim.
And my pleasure.
So, before we start about the Perseid meteor shower, briefly tell us just what is a meteor shower?
Well, a meteor shower is created by what's called a parent comet. In this case, for the Perseid meteor shower, is Swift-Tuttle. And Tuttle goes around the sun just like the Earth. But as it goes around the sun, it leaves what's called the particle of ice and dust from the tail. And the Earth makes a rendezvous with this debris trail that goes in along the same plane. And so that's what creates a meteor shower, is that the Earth is impacting this dust trail left behind by a comet. And it's called the shower. Now, interestingly enough, this ice and dust is no larger than a grain of sand. And they enter the Earth's atmosphere 60 to 80 miles above us. And that's what creates that spectacular meteor shower that happens. And we know every time we go around the sun around August 12th, is the time that we rendezvous with the debris trail that creates a wonderful show that we all can recall and remember in the years past. But this is always a fun time to watch for the meteor shower.
Now, I did say in the setup that the Perseids seem to be the most famous of the meteor showers. At least that's just from me being a layperson. Is that true? And why is that if that's true?
Well, it's the most famous because, for one, it happened in the middle of summer. And most people are out camping or outside, and that's the main reason. And also the frequency, we're getting 60 to 100 per hour. There's more greater chance to see one or two or three bright ones. And so that's why it's famous. It's one of the 9 meteor showers that happen during the year. But this is well known because it happened right in the middle of summer. People remember going out camping and watching for them. That's all part of the beauty of looking up.
And as I understand it, the peak is right around now, even though they last through September 1st. Is that right? Is this the peak time for it right now?
It is a peak time, and to your point, it is a very large window. It started late July, it goes on till September. Why is that? Because the debris trail is huge, and so we can go through and plow through the debris trail left behind by the comet. And the peak is right in the middle of it. It's going to be on August 12th. If you missed it this weekend or Monday, you still have time until early September, but the frequency will go down. But we also are in the middle of another meteor shower, Capricornus and Aquariid is happening too. So you have a pretty good chance to see one or two bright meteors while you're out there in the summer night sky.
And I looked at the weather forecast. It looks a little cloudy over the next couple of nights, so it's good to know that we have through September 1st or so to take a look at the Perseids. When's the best time to do it? Is it still like midnight to 2 a.m. or something like that?
Yeah, and the reason is that the radiant point is in the constellation of Perseus. It's like you put a shower head right there in the constellation of Perseus, and you turn on the water will spray out. That's the same concept with the meteor shower. It radiates from that point. And so whenever you see a meteor, follow the tail. The tail will point right back to the constellation of Perseus. The constellation itself doesn't come up until about midnight in the northeast. And so, but you can keep your eyes open. It can happen even before or after or during, but the peak time is generally about midnight until you go about 4 o'clock in the morning. Now, the good news is we have a first quarter moon, and that will set at 1 a.m. Okay, that's the good news. That means that we're going to have good dark skies to enjoy the Perseids.
Is there any special way to look to watch it? I mean, are binoculars helpful or hurtful, or is it just look at it up in the sky with your naked eyes?
Well, actually, the best way to watch it is with your human eye and getting away from the city. And that will increase your chances of seeing some of the fainter ones. Sure, you could see some of the bright ones from the city, but increase your chances if you're out camping the next few days Just keep your eyes open, get a nice comfortable blanket, lawn chair. Just keep looking up. You may see one or two or three. They go in spurts. Sometimes you won't see anything for a while, then all of a sudden you get a massive meteor shower, and then it goes away. But there's a whole variety, but you don't need special equipment for this at all.
Well,
Just your human eye is your best equipment for this.
well, that's great. And I understand that the next major meteor shower, you said there's like 9 of them a year. I think the next major meteor shower is the Orionids in mid-October. Is that right?
Yeah, there's your Leonid in October, but the next major one is the Leonid. That happened in November. Everybody remembers the Leonid because in 2001 we had the Leonid storm.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and so that was a major storm. But this is just one of those things that people are fascinated with meteors. They're beautiful, spectacular, they're fun to watch, easy to watch, and they're safe. And so that's the whole beauty of enjoying the beauty of the night sky.
Well, Jim Todd, the Director of Space Science Education at OMSI, thanks for giving us a couple of minutes of your time. I hope you have a happy meteor watching over the next couple of
Okay.
days.
Thank you very much, Tim.
See ya.